What? Oh, it's this. Made it originally for UE4, imported it to UE5. And you know, I made a point to do the UI, the cutscenes, everything. It's tough to even do like one level of one like collect-a-thon kind of adventure game. That being said, so many indie developers have their head in the clouds when they speak about these things. They don't even realize that this is like the edge they need to keep up with the big studios that make crap after crap. Like AI art is the mech suit for them. It's not a thief, it's a tool, man. But I've seen enough. I've seen enough of people not really knowing what they're talking about. So for now, it's just, it is what it is. Like, I love AI art. I think it's gonna make so many things better. Video games, movies, and you can even think about like how it could be used for people who are paralyzed and stuff, and like interpret their thoughts for words or whatever. You know, it could go so deep. But of course, copyright laws and money and everything gets in the way. How awesome!
All right,
Is this really
everything's working well now. That was some weird glitches before.
Oh, I think he's making fun. He's making fun. Dude, that's a lot of butter.
What up, man? Aurora Borealis. Cool
I think
name.
you're supposed to do that though, like when you make steaks.
What? How did this get bad?
What the? Oh, 1 second. Okay. I guess. Oh, alright. Dude, that actually looks kind of good. This is on stupid food, but I mean, that's cooked enough. Oh, God, I hate it. That's one thing about me. You know, I like the food, the cooking, and all that. I don't like the watching people eat. What do
I'm gonna
people
get
say
started.
about this video?
Just showing one of my older videos right now, real quick.
He is parroting Salt Bay. Yeah, obviously this is satire. I want to see someone who says it looks good, because I think it looks good. Huh. People having the same gripes with this guy as the original guy. What else we got here? Oh, aliens, man. Whoa.
Yeah. And you know, I can't really tell you how I got it working.
What do you guys think? Real or fake? What is this music? What the? Bruh. I mean, it is kind of consistent now with the way they look, so maybe, you know, maybe, who knows?
All right. I wanted to there was something I wanted to talk about. I had the tip of my tongue, but I already forgot about it. What was it? Oh yeah. See if I can find it right here. It was something with yeah. This is an interesting um post. So this image is AI generated. And so, okay, this person is accusing the person of using this image to rip from. Look at that. What? Those are two totally different sheep, maybe even different breeds. Like, who is this person? Who's paying you? It's just a, well, I mean, when you look at AI art, I guess there's like telltale signs. Maybe this person said he did it with AI art. I'm not sure. I think they think because it's like kind of the same ish composition. Oh, dude, for sure, coding. I in my little I have a VR chat world that has like a sushi bar, and I can't. Unity uses C sharp, and VR chat actually has its own version of it called Udon Sharp. And you know, I'll be honest, I can't code that well, but I can understand the concepts and what I need out of it. So that plus AI, it's perfect. I'm able to code and make scripts and do everything I want now. So, I mean, I was able to make a tray that I could put sushi on and it sticks to the tray, which just sounds simple, but that's scripting, you know? And yeah, it's just going to help the little guys the most for sure. Yeah, man, because it's just so easy to be like, I mean, not easy. You still have to go back and forth. You have to type in the code. You even have to edit the code a little bit based on, you know, small little mistakes, but it gets you halfway or more, which is awesome. Oops. What happened? I just popped up. That was weird. Let me recenter myself. Okay. All right. So yeah, it's crazy that I think it's get this in my. I think it's crazy that so many people are against it. It almost doesn't really make sense to me, and like, I mean, like they're like bots or something. I don't know. But luckily, most people obviously in the defending AI art subreddit are sane. This is interesting. This person says Amazon is making people disclose this. Again, you know, with art, with these pictures, there are ways to detect them. There's even rumors of a weird, there's even rumors of a weird invisible watermark, right? Like purposely so you can identify if it's an AI art. But there's still ways around that. You just manipulate the image more after you generate it. Like it's a losing battle for sure. Any company going against this. It's like you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. That is true. He says that the source of the, you know, the explosion of AI was probably anime influenced. That's for sure, man. You can look at all the models and really tell who's super into AI right now. Very female dominated, the models. But hey, man, whatever gets the ball rolling. It's just like VR with the whole Palmer Luckey when he made the whole concept and everything, and people were calling him crazy. It cost too much money with the original Oculus Quest, but you know the Kickstarter worked out. Those people actually got it, and you know, look at where we are now. I mean, yeah, look at where I am now. So it's the same thing. I think people, if they really analyze their arguments against AI art, they should look at like filters and stuff on Photoshop, filters on Substance Painter. Like, what are those little what are those but like little AI algorithms? This person says, just, they're not even similar in style. It's not even the same RAM. The horns are completely different. Yeah, I don't know why. There's got to be some weird reasons that people get so mad about it. Because, again, it's like if I look at a picture of Pikachu and then I am inspired to go draw some electric mouse creature that's totally new, uh, that's fine. But AI can't do that? Right, dude. Maybe. But what's funny is generating AI art is kind of more obtainable than creating your own art. Like that, you know, let's put the facts are being an artist and actually drawing something like this and painting something like this is amazing. But there's still skill and an art to generating it. You know, people think it's much simpler than it is. It's a lot of back and forth and settings tweaking, you know. And again, it's like when people try to define what art is, no, no, no. That's a bad battle, man. They're not going to win that one trying to say what art is and what isn't art. Or what's valid or whatever the hell, man. What does this say? What did this person do? We have received abuse reports that your project AI art has no soul. After reviewing this content, we've determined it is inappropriate. So these, okay, here's what's happening. Anti-AI art people are posting images, spam images on ArtStation, because that is one of the places that some of the models are built off of. Only one, by the way, so this is a tiny weird battle. And they got in trouble for spamming the site with not what it's supposed to be for, like actual art, and not whatever the hell this is. Loser. Oh yeah, this is cool. This is cool, actually. I mean, it kind of could speak to us, though. Okay, how many threads do I have to go in? Let's get to the actual. Microsoft announces new Copilot copyright commitment for customers. They are changing the way we work, making customers more efficient while unlocking new levels of creativity. To address this customer concern, Microsoft is announcing our new copyright commitment. Customers ask whether they can use Microsoft Copilot services and the output they generate without worrying about copyright claims. We are providing a straightforward answer: yes, you can. And if you are challenged on copyright grounds, we will assume responsibility for legal. Hell yeah, dude. This is what Steam should be doing, not being scared of little indie devs, bruh. So it says, we will defend the customer and pay the amount of any adverse judgments or settlements that result from the lawsuit, as long as the customer used the guardrails and content filters we have built into our products. Yeah, dude, that's, and you don't say that often because Steam is supposed to be like the, Microsoft is the mega company. Standing behind our customers when they use our products. Wow, what a crazy idea. Sensitive to concerns of authors, and we believe that Microsoft, rather than our customers, should assume the responsibility to address them. Yeah, so this is really smart because Microsoft sees it, man. AI is going to be like the next amazing thing that elevates everything. And to be the last one to put a horse in the race is not very smart. So yeah, let's just pay the legal fees. If anyone can even get a good case against this, good luck, Let's see what the Redditors have to say. Yeah. Well, this person said, well, yeah, there's no like precedent or anything in the law right now, so it's, I guess if there was some crazy, landmark case where a company lost horribly, sure, but it's kind of like when the internet first came out. Interesting. That's interesting. Average anti-AI Twitter user. So, this is the worst thing humanity has ever conceived. What the? I hate you. This looks awful and you should feel the same. Shame for forcing it upon the world. Looks awful. Dude, this actually looks awful. Like, really awful. How can you look at this with a straight face and think it's good? I would be so. Wow, what did he post? Yeah, it's like, that's true. No criticism, just insults. Yeah, people get all weird about the workflow too. Like when you post AI images and you don't post the workflow, people get mad for some reason when it's like, oh, what? Why? Like, sorry, I didn't make a how to. Please show me every little stroke and everything you did in the painting. I need a time lapse. This dude has a good comment. It says, artists will work their entire lives to be able to inspire such emotion. That's a good comment because they're so angry. Such emotion invoked from this art. Yeah, like so this person says he posted or they posted some Facebook AI renders and they're getting all these cool comments and then now when they do it, they get weird comments like AI is theft and did you pay the artist? Which really just sounds like they're regurgitating something they heard. I don't know, man. Yeah, like that's true, man. Okay. Oh, dude, this is sad. This person wrote a book before this whole craze started, and now he's even being accused of it being AI. No one's safe now. This is what I meant about the toothpaste can't go back in the tube. Guess they didn't notice the soul in the book. Oh, man. It's pretty funny to go through these. Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. Paywalling prompts and everything. Well, that's like the whole websites, right? They have websites that are let you use the AI generation, but they have all these weird stipulations and paywalls. Yeah, I don't know. That part about AI art is interesting, right? Because I guess that'll be part of the creativity of it, right? But I believe in sharing everything. I shared a post before on the Stable Diffusion subreddit, and I included a little workflow in my prompts and everything. I mean, the thing with me though is like I love to like just experiment, tweak a little number, put put a filter on there, but only have it like affect like 20% of the picture and do all these little things. So it's almost like I forget the path I took. Oh yeah, here's a good one. So the leader, the big guy at Epic, Tim Sweeney. He is all for AI art. Very similar opinion to me about it. And this, here's a few tweets from him. Talks about U.S. Copyright Office's stance on AI generated assets, and it makes sense. But a product that contains a lot of human made content plus some AI content can be protected as a whole, even if
some specific assets alone aren't protected. Yeah, like if you make amazing sculpture, I mean, if you make like an amazing mech, all these custom textures and everything, but you use like some AI art for the missiles or whatever, it's not like someone can copy the whole mech because of the whole AI art can't be copyrighted. If they could get at their hands on the art from the missiles, sure they could use that. But you could see how it's dumb. And he goes on to say the idea that art made from generative AI, whose billion image training set include a particular piece of source art, is a derivative work of that source. Right. Yeah, because then you could say anything that kind of looks like Pikachu, that's Pikachu. You can't, no matter what, even if you never saw Pokemon. And then, yeah, and this is how he finishes. He finishes it off. And if that were the case, it's hard to see how it wouldn't lead by similar reasoning to the conclusion that every work done by a human artist is a derivative work of everything that artist has ever seen, by virtue of it contributing to the wiring of the neurons in their brains. Exactly, exactly. You can't unsee your memories, and you are subconsciously affected by everything you have seen in your memories when you make things. Like sometimes when I'm creating things, I'll like think it's original and then like watch an old cartoon I watched when I was a child and then it looks very similar to that. I'm like, oh well, maybe that's where it came from. So yeah, it's a good one. All right, I guess we can move on from the AI art stuff though. I I'm excited for it. So it's sad when it seems like, there's going to be a lot of pushback. It's just, I hate to say it again. It's the same thing that happened to crypto and NFTs, which on paper and everything seems better, but obviously scammers love it. So it's like corrupted the view of it all. This person, ooh, let's check out this video. It says, new feature. Oh, he's making a game and he's making it so Twitch streamers can interact in game from chat. Okay. Oh, wow. That's cool to put that like straight into your game. I wonder how that works. So he says people can push the ball in all directions with custom force, add screen effect. It'll come around in due time. AR will be like Skyrim. Soon you'll be able to do it on your fridge. Dude, yeah, actually, that really reminds me. I was like, you could be like, I'm gonna watch Lord of the Rings today, but I want every actor to be Nicolas Cage, and AI art could probably do that, dude. So just imagine, and the same thing for video games. I want every character to be Mario, right? Video games might be harder because it's more than just images manipulation, but it's really cool to think about. And then one thing I haven't really looked into, but definitely it's right around the corner, is AI generated music, which, oh man, I'm sure there's going to be a whole mess of drama with that as well. But anyways, back to this dude's game. You can
People can push the ball in all directions with custom force. That's oh, that's the ball. Okay. Add screen effects, Bravo effects, and the messages. Let's check out the game. The game is out? Cool. Oh, I don't know about the music though, unfortunately. Oh god. No, I'm sorry. Get out of here. What do you believe AI art? What do you believe AI will completely automate first for game dev? Art, music, voices, or code? Ooh, that's a good one, man. I looked into Microsoft Azure, which is like the AI voice generators. Dude, that is really good. And actually, thinking about it now, World of Warcraft, they have amazing add-on that voices everything in the game. And it's like sounds like professional actors, sounds like the character you're looking at, and it was all generated with AI. So I think yeah, voices. Unfortunately, if you think about all games now, a lot of them will not do voice acting because it's just like you don't want crappy voice acting, you'd rather just nothing. So, you think about the little indie game dev that can get these awesome dialogues. That's so powerful. So I think that. But it's sad to think about those jobs. That's for sure. But I do think it will happen no matter what. As far as music, yeah, I think very similar things. All that being said, there's still going to be nuance, freshness, and uniqueness from the human perspective. So humans are always going to have a chance because there's always going to be, even now, whenever you show someone two pieces of art, one looks amazing and one looks pretty good. If you tell someone that the amazing one was made by AI and the other one was made by a human, I think they would be more impressed with the human one just because they judge AI so much higher. Maybe if the AI was like this crazy masterpiece. But yeah, I think you kind of, you readjust your perspective based on where it came from. Just like I watched a video recently where it was like America's Got Talent, right? And the girl sang a song and everything, but she was deaf. But she, it was amazing. She played guitar and sang and was so good, but she was deaf, which is crazy. So even if the song was good, but even if it wasn't that good, I would still be like as impressed from like as I would be from like a normal person singing an amazing song, if that makes sense. So I think humans will always have a fighting chance because of that. It's a cool little game right here. I like that the audience can get involved. And the art part, yeah, I guess the art. The thing is though, even if you could generate, even though someone can generate art, music, voices, and code, you still have to have an idea of what to do with it all and put it all together. So it's still like a process. And yeah, I mean, the jobs are just going to evolve into less focusing on those individual things and more focusing on the whole big picture and making it, elevating it with AI. Make the AI music and then improve it yourself. Let's see. Oh, what else? Like, yeah, I think I was daydreaming the other day, like old video games that will probably never get sequels again. It'd be interesting if it could get to a point where you could almost generate something like a sequel, you know? Same thing for movies. Please make me The Matrix 5, you know? And right, then you combine AI with humans' creativity, then you get the next layer of art. I think people don't realize that. Yeah, they're just mad at, I guess, the forced progress. I don't know. But yeah, actually, the other day there was some news about a guy whose game got ripped off of Steam because he implemented ChatGPT for the NPCs. But I actually saw yesterday that Steam corrected it. He didn't change anything. They just realized what they were doing was stupid. But, you know, I do. My heart goes out to the voice actors and everything. I mean, you still need voices to build off of for now. I like I saw some. Let me go to the Stable Diffusion subreddit. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like if society could, the whole point of technology and humans keep improving it is to not work, right? So obviously there's going to be less work to go around. Why can't we solve that as a collective and just provide basic needs, basic, you know, universal basic income? You know, I'm kind of a fan in a certain way. All right. This is the cool subreddit with all the cool stuff. Says, whoa, this person was able to nail down the AI model to be able to generate images like this so he could, you know, cut them out and animate them. All right, let's check it
You
out.
want to make an AI character model set up for animation that you can confidently call your own artistically? I'm going to take you through the whole 6-month process I went through to create my Everly Heights character generator today on Building Dreams.
Character generator.
This tutorial is brought to you by RunPod. Go to runpod.everlyheights.tv to spin up a Stable Diffusion server in just a couple of minutes.
Let me, I don't know if it's loud enough.
Hey, it's Bill Meeks here for Building Dreams, where I help you use the latest AI technology to build dreams of your own, just like I'm using them to build the first cartoon set in my Everly Heights universe, a sitcom called Very Special. Today, I'm going to show you how I art directed my Everly Heights character generator custom model over the last 6 months or so.
That's cool. So this is a similar thing to what I did with the when I wanted some grass textures, because I specifically told the AI, you know, I wanted, well, in my case, I said a black background so I could easily Photoshop, you know, cut it out and get the image.
Create basic character models I can animate in Adobe.
Oh, dude, that's so cool. Again, imagine how many cool indie games can be made now with way better art, much faster.
Character animator and After Effects. You know, actors to perform on the sets from my set generator model I trained a few months back on this.
Oh man, this dude is running with it. I love it, dude. a set generator too.
very channel. This character generator model is sort of my holy grail for Everly Heights. I wanted a custom stable diffusion model that I could punch a prompt into and get any kind of character I can imagine back in a pose that's ready to animate. Now, I've been playing with this idea for months, and the results have always been promising, if a little funky. You'll see here on this slide.
Yeah, dude, actually, I'll say this. When making AI art, the random like glitches and crazy abominations you get really kind of it's like a mood. It chills you out, makes you laugh a little bit. It really I don't know. You don't get it with normal art really, where there's like this random abomination in front of you just makes you laugh.
That sometimes they look like pretty normal characters, other times they look like a complete horror show. Now, I had a few goals in mind when creating this character generator model. Goal number 1, generate a character standing in a T-pose, then layer my face on them using my custom Bill Meeks model to give them a distinctive look. My look.
Yeah, so you can I tried to do this with my real life self, but my computer is I need a better graphics card to really go above and beyond with AI. But you take a bunch of pictures of yourself and you put them in a certain folder and everything, you can make every image look like you or whatever.
This idea is inspired by, let's say, comic book artists like Alex Ross, who every character he draws, Wonder Woman looks just a little bit like Alex Ross. Now, my logic here is that freehand artists need references, and for facial expressions, that usually means they're looking over in a mirror.
Yeah, see, this is perfect for the argument. Okay, I'm using my own face. All right, there's no copyright infringement there, bro.
Leading characters to all look just a little bit like the artist. I thought this was a great way to give Everly Heights a distinctive look and style, and to put a unique creative stamp on the project that is undeniably mine, since, it's my face.
Yeah.
My next goal was that I wanted to generate these character models on a one-color background, when possible, to make breaking the final images up for animation
I should have did lime
easier.
green. No, because I wanted
Then
grass.
eventually,
That's why I
wanted to use the character turner textual inversion from Civet AI to take the T-pose characters my model spits out and create character turnarounds to give me flexibility in posing while I animate them. I'll talk a little bit more about the character turnarounds
dude,
later,
that's pretty
but right
cool.
now I just want to focus on a model that gets that T-pose right, standing straight out, arms out. Now, to add complications to my already complicated plan here, Stable Diffusion recently released their SDXL model, which is a lot better than the 1.5 model I have been working with.
Yeah, this model is so badass, but I haven't tried it out yet because, the computer stuff.
Because SDXL takes a lot more processing power for training in particular, I'm going to be using my sponsor RunPod's virtual server to run my training on. I'll also take you through the process of running their...
Oh, I've completely forgot about that. What? You can... Yeah, if I wanted to, I could pay and use a website to do it, right?
Custom Koya SS template, although if you're running on your local machine, the same steps should apply. Mostly. Okay, we've got a lot to cover. Let's get into it. Okay, so first up, I want to outline the process I've been going through since November or December of last year. So I started out training with the Dream Boost plugin in Auto 1111, and you'll see a sample of my original data set here. You'll see that I basically made very basic characters in Adobe Illustrator with no faces, but with some shading and kind of...
Yeah, so, okay, he made these. And these are the references he's putting in. So again, another argument. It's like you can control a lot if you really wanted to about where the AI pulls from. Again, it doesn't snip and copy ever. It learns just like a human though.
The general look I liked. Then, I just went through and I generated a bunch of blank face characters. I'd go through and in-paint a face using my Bill Meeks model.
Yeah, Chris saw me do that the other day.
You'll see some examples here
It's cool
of
that you can
the
paint the
in-painted
face.
faces on top of my blank character models that I made in Illustrator. These are from various stages of the process. Like I said, I've trained this model several times, but I picked out a few select ones so you can see what I'm talking about as far as in-painting my face onto the characters. Then I fine-tuned a new model using Stable Diffusion 1.5 as the base model. And as you can see on your screen here, the results weren't great. A lot of them were really funky and weird and monkeys that were trees. I turns out, this was my first swing at
what's that
this.
image?
I was training for far too many steps on each image. I was training for like 500 steps per image, and I think I had 20 images. So it just kind of got all fried out. Now, as I mentioned, I've taken
but you might
several
want that.
swings at training this model since then. And one of the big changes I made was I switched to using Rev Animated, a now discontinued Stable Diffusion 1.5 model, as my base model to give it sort of that animated look. Now, you'll see on your screen here my most recent swing at a 1.5 model from last week. You'll notice I trained all the models on a green screen background for easy editing. I do have to prompt the green screen background to make it work, even though all my training data had it, which is a little weird, but I rolled with it.
Yeah, you just have to double check with the AI, man.
And as you can see here, the model actually spat out some really good results. I could totally use this as a starting point for making my character turnarounds. Now, of course, that means I'd have to add another step to the process, which is generating a character with this model and then running it through character turnaround, which isn't ideal. I'd really like to simplify it. One prompt, one image out, and some cleanup, and I'm good to go with the animation.
That is sick.
Now, even though I have this 1.5 model and it's pretty much ready to go, SDXL just released a couple weeks ago, and it's a much better model overall. So I want to use it if I can to sort of future-proof my production workflow. And it's a new process for me, but I figured it was worth the time to kind of learn it. And I'll try and show you what I did as I did. Now, to train the SDXL model, I'm going to be using a curated data set from my 1.5 model that I mentioned earlier. Then I upscaled it to 1024 by 1024 with ControlNet
I guess
tile,
I'm not a huge fan of the style, but it's cool what he's doing.
in Photoshop to be the best data set ever. Here's a closer look at it.
It's a consistent style, I guess.
In particular, I really like that one in the upper left. She was sort of the one I tweeted out, look, my character model generator works. Now, I'm going to do an in-depth tutorial on Koya SS in the near future, which is a program you can use to train your custom models. And I consider it currently the best bet for training an SD model. Since we're working with SDXL, I'm going to run a virtual install of Koya on RunPod since my graphics card can't quite handle it. Full disclosure, RunPod is a sponsor of Building Dreams, but I really like them as a service. Go to runpod.everlyheights.tv to check them out and let them know we sent them your way. Now, if you already have Koya SS installed and your local computer can run it just fine, go ahead and use the chapters down in the description to skip ahead to more of the theory of character design in AI. Okay, assuming you have the RunPod account, if you want to install the template, go over to koya.everlyheights.tv. From here, find a graphics card. I suggest the 4090. Deploy the template and go to My Pods to wait for it to install.
Oh, okay.
Now you'll need to click here to launch the Jupyter Lab tool over at port 8888. When it launches, you'll need to enter the password JUP1T3R ! I have it down there in the lower third too. Now here's where you can upload your Koya project that you might have already prepared on your local machine like I did. Just zip up your folders, upload them here, and then use the command line to unzip them to their own folder. I have a settings file for Koya ready to go for SDXL at koyasettings.everlyheights.tv.
This seems a bit complicated, but I guess
once you have the settings file uploaded through your Jupyter Lab, go ahead and copy the path. Then launch your Koya install. Go to the LoRa tab, then open my or your settings file by just pasting that path in there. I decided to use the LoRa model versus a full checkpoint since it will give me the flexibility to use this LoRa model with any SDXL checkpoint that happens to come down the line that I might want to use it with. Once the settings load in, go ahead and change my Everly Heights characters keyword to something unique. And then in the folders tab, you can copy paths to your
training
training
But if you have the
folders
awesome
over
graphics
from the
card, you don't have to
Jupyter
do
Lab.
that.
Go back over to Jupyter Lab and open up a terminal window. Then use
This
this
is like you
wget
remotely
command,
using
which is
one of
also
their
down in the video
computers?
description, to pull down the SDXL model into your /workspace folder. Now go back into Koya, which you already have the XL model path in there, and simply click Train. I'm going to be doing a full-on tutorial on Koya in the future to teach you what all the settings mean, but for now, this will get you started.
Okay.
Now, as I was training it, I noticed that after it got to about 1,000 training steps, it started looking really funky. Luckily, I have set up in my
She had a
settings
head for a
file
hand.
the ability for it to generate a model every, I think, 300 steps or so. So I was able to go back and get the non-funky one. For the record, training this SDXL model on RunPod only
Yeah, I guess
took
that's
about
pretty cheap.
$3 total to run the server. Now, as far as the final results, I really like them. They're really good.
I know, dude.
It holds on to that Rev animated
downfall
look
of
while
hand-
making
the
all the
downfall of
characters
AI.
look just a little bit like me, like Urkel here. My most
Three
surprising
fingers.
moment was discovering that thanks to the power
Stuff
of
like
SDXL,
that you can fix though yourself.
I don't have to train a secondary character turnaround model. Turns out by using the LoRa with the default SDXL model and my keyword and the phrase character turnaround, I get surprisingly consistent character turnarounds that I can then break apart to animate. What a welcome surprise, because it saves me a lot of time. Now, I went ahead and generated some XYZ plots with these models using the same seed and the same prompt to see what the best settings might be. Now, after looking over these, I'm thinking the best settings is probably going to be DPM++ and somewhere between 7 to 9 CFG. The
Yeah,
other
that's the one
options,
I like
frankly,
too.
all look really good though. Also, for the record, the final version of the model, because I said I had it render out a new version of the model every X number of steps, the final version seems like it works the best. And it doesn't look overcooked too, like in my previous tries. Now, as far as steps to run, it looks like 80 to 100 steps is probably my sweet spot between adding details and not adding weird third hands. And even with all this dialing in, the model is still a little inconsistent in what it's going to give me. But now the control net has been updated for SDXL, and I can use open pose to sort of lock in the 4
yeah.
poses I want.
So what this is, if you are making something humanoid or whatever, there's another like extension or add-on. I forget what it is, and you can literally pose like a little skeleton, how you want whatever you're typing to pose like. It's pretty powerful. Haven't looked into it yet. Have seen it though.
We should be good as far as consistency. I'm going to have to play around a lot more with the model and the settings and the best dimensions, but overall, I'm super duper happy with how it's looking now. I can very easily break apart most of these for animation without much, fixing in Photoshop or in painting in Auto 111. Now, last but not least, since this is a LoRa and it will be able to be used with any model within the prompt, I decided to go ahead.
No, I think he was just doing that. I think he wanted the T poses. But like you would pose it like if you, you're like Superman crushing the ground, you could pose it kind of like that. So it could get what you wanted.
And test out the LoRa strength too. It really starts to carry the style I provided at about a 0.6 weight. Then, as expected, by the time we get to a 1.5 weight, it's a complete horror show. I also love how it tried to put Everly Heights in the Back to the Future logo font for a few of these, since Everly Heights is in the name of the model. So that's how you can use Stable Diffusion and Koya SS GUI to curate an original style for character design, either from the base
Oh, cool. So he released the model. Where they're called LoRa's, LORA, and they're just, you can go to a big website that has like tons of them, and you just plug it in, and it'll, you'll type in alien, and it'll do this. So it's cool. Cool. Cooler AI generated art. What's this one? Oh, this is huge. I can't. Oh, what if I go? No. So this is like a huge piece where they wanted a bunch of detail. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Again, like if you were like, I drew this, holy shit. But if you're like, AI made this, you're like, pretty cool. People's opinions are not fooled. This is interesting. This is generated, man. Creepy. Yeah. I can say when I was, I wonder if you can make like regular still images move the way you want it. Oh, I didn't think about that. That's a good idea. He said, if you had a picture of your mom, and she had her arm around you, and you wanted to change the pose or whatever, you could use that little T-pose thing, that little mannequin. Or if someone was doing like, I don't know, some pose and you wanted to change, right? That is a good idea. That is cool. I know you did, dude. Like I saw one where they were on this huge, crazy, dirty beach, and they were like, "Can you clean up the beach for me?" And he literally just masked the couple out and told the AI to clean the beach up, and it looks so good, dude. Yeah, and then back to the code question. When I was using ChatGPT to code for VRChat, it still took me days to complete my project. It's not like it was instant. It was a lot of back and forth of what I wanted, and because I didn't fully understand code, it still was a learning process. So someone who's super good at code is just going to be even better with the AI. So this is generated with the new model, which just looks crazy. The new Stable Diffusion model. I guess they used their own face or someone's face. Ooh, I like this one. I like this style. It's another Stable Diffusion XL model though. So everything you put in, it can make it look like an illustration. I'm sure people will love this. Not. I mean, I love it. It's awesome, dude. Cool. Oh, this one's cool. Kind of like Starfield-y. I always like the retro future style. Nice. Whoa. Another good thing AI is good for is just coming up with ideas for projects, you know? Whoa. This one's cool. And, you know, without AI, we wouldn't have this masterpiece, a puggerfly. Wow. Yeah, dude. I like the blurred background too. Okay. Bringing scribbles to life with stable diffusion. What does this mean? Oh, yes. This is what I'm talking about too. Those people who are so worried about copyright, it's getting to the point where you can literally just scribble something and the AI is like, all right, we can go off of that. Hopefully this music is not copyrighted. Stop music. Okay. So, you know, he's making a unique art and then he's going with it. This is the evolution I'm talking about, man. He's transcending his own ability. Same thing with me in coding, man. It's ironic. My handle is Code Advanced. It's more like a motivation, I guess. But I've gotten better at coding because of AI. It boosted my confidence to even learn it more. That's good, man. That's sick. Going from this. Pretty sweet. Friar Mittens. Father. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know about religion that much. Dude, you can get a lot of upvotes, these images. Whoa. That's cool. Oh, this person made an animation. I always like the animations. Right, dude. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, man. Like once you learn the basics, that's awesome. That's all you need now with the AI. Like that's how it feels to me because I knew the basics of a lot of different, you know, kind of languages like Python and stuff like that, but I just need the general little framework to get going and the AI is perfect for that. Oh, okay, the reference is in the top corner. I think how they do this is just, man, every frame, dude. I've thought about doing it too for some video, like every frame, just putting it in there one at a time. Wow. That's cool, dude. There's no going back. There's no going back. So yeah, here's more information about this so-called invisible watermark. It says here they do not use invisible watermarks. And it's just diffusers require it. So I know there's some kind of weird panic that your watermark, there would be an your IP address watermarked into the image, but not in a typical watermark way, like in a way that only another AI could interpret and then piece together and come up with your IP. Like that was the rumor, which is completely false. It's just some weird parts of the code that people misinterpreted. Okay, what we got here? Spheres of elements. Ooh, let's check these out. Obviously fire. Ooh, that's cool. Nice. A fox in a robe. That's pretty cool. Yeah, here's the crazy post about the watermark, but it's been debunked. I'm telling you guys now. We had the puggerfly. Now let's check out the bat pug. That's terrifying. I'll say, dude, that's terrifying. If you saw that flying around, when you, dude, no. I think almost I'd rather a real bat, just because I'd be so horrified and be like, what? No. Dude. It's like one of those things where you feel sorry for it and then it bites you and you get a disease. It's better if they look ugly. Pretty sick, dude. These images, what I like to do, um, I have like a world that I have like a space texture on the outside. And dude, you can generate so much cool space textures with AI, and you can upscale them to be huge. It's awesome. Like I've upscaled stuff to be like 8K from 512, and it didn't lose that much, you know. And it just gets better because you can generate the original image in like higher resolutions rather than 512. But again, my computer specs are dated. So yeah, here's another what I've been using. It's called automatic 11 it's like how you put Stable Diffusion, the AI art generator. It's called Stable Diffusion. It's free. I use it's you can use different ways to access it, and this is another way called Comfy UI. Looks crazy. You have a lot more settings. It's more node based. I actually prefer node based things, but definitely a learning curve. Curb, whatever, man. Ooh, Bunny Assassin, dude. He included the prompt. That's cool. Oh, some more images. All right, let's look through them. This is a cool idea. Sick. Got some random landscapes generated. Here's some look at some landscapes generated through AI. I got a lot of cool, like, random stuff like this too, man. Because once you get generating, like, you generate so much, you know, and it saves on your computer, and sometimes it's cool to go back and look through them all. Let's check out this animation. Dang, look how fluid that is. I haven't looked into the animation and how they do it. I would just, if it was me, I would just break it down to every frame. I don't know if that's what they do or not. A lot of dancing videos. A lot of anime girl. Oh yeah, that's right. It's AI. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I mean, with dancing, I don't know. I guess it's good. Ooh, let's check this out. Another animation. Aliens. Yeah, you're right about that one. That did look like stabilized footage or something. Holy crap, dude. This looks amazing. I would watch this weird, crazy movie. Those guys. Who are those guys? Jeez. Oh, man. Oh, dude, it's a little freaky when they move, man. Holy crap. These look good, dude. Yeah, dude. It's like a whole different kind of style of it's like steam insect punk. A little monster. Wow, it's pretty good. That's like, you know, if you think about it, that's almost like Pixar kind of quality. Obviously, very rough, but if he could really fine tune that, what are you anti-AR people gonna fight for huge Pixar company? Yeah, go do that. Dang, pretty cool. I guess that's how real female armor would be. Omicron. I don't think I ever heard about that game. Sounds interesting though. What? Fake ID cards? Should I show these? I don't know. Actually, no. Well, it says none of these IDs are real or belong to real people. Dude. Dude, that is nefarious, bro. That is nefarious. Woman giraffe. Yep. Oh, I need to show more of my screen. Oh, no, whatever. What is this? Ah, cool. It's like an image within an image. An image of an image. uh. Oh, sick, dude. Look at this. Mecha in battle. So cool. I know, dude. The AI IDs. Because the bounce. Okay. Breaking news. With AI fake IDs, Bowser's. Hold on. Breaking news. With new AI fake IDs, bouncers now have pocket AI sensors. Welcome to the future. Like it's like very cyberpunk. The bouncer takes out some crazy like machine. Gotta scan it for AI. Yeah, I guess fake IDs are pretty old school. Colorized vintage photos. This should be interesting. Oh, who is that? Ronald? Pretty cool. Dude, this is a cool idea. I wonder how accurate that is too. With those people that recolor photos? I don't know if that's right. I mean, that's right. Kinda. Wow, dude, everything was in black and white in those days. Who would have thought? Pretty cool, man. Well then, that's a photo. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. The colors were reminiscent of that. I guess, maybe it is accurate then. What? Snake Wolf Man. This dude says he can't seem to generate a non beautiful woman. Huh. This dude's like, well, I did it. Hey, and beauty's in the eye of the beholder, though. Ooh, a short film. Does it have no music? I guess not. Right? Alright. Alright, oops. I'm gonna start it over. This is a short film called Origins. Oh, there's music. I don't know why I didn't hear it. So it was all generated with AI art. Oh man, who are those guys? Oh, they're coming for the kill. Oh my god. What? Okay. What's my hands freaking out? Work better with the weird wobbly. Did some like old CG vibes from the movies. He's mad. Ooh, creepy, dude. Photography. Yeah, it definitely looked like a weird history movie. Okay. This is a long video. Oh yeah, so here is a cool thing that you can do with AI art. Original photo, right? I want to make it, what's on the outside. Oh, so yeah, no, okay, the original photo was the black one. Sweet. Like that, the AI just made up this, right? It just fits right in there, dude. What is this? Oops. Why does audio never play?
In a realm where ash veils ancient
someone made a
waters
fan
guard ancient secrets.
Oh god.
The Dunmer, keepers of the flame, stand sentinel over lands forged by time.
Dude. Hell yeah.
But trouble is
Give
stirring
us
in
an
the
Elder
Black
Scrolls
Marsh.
movie, we'll make one.
The Argonians, their lineage as deep as the marshes from whence they came, set their sights on the Red Mountain and those that enslaved their brothers. bonds forged in servitude, now tested on the battlefield. As destiny casts its shadow, leaders of fire and marsh tread paths written by ancestors, its threads poised to either entwine or unravel. Morrowind's echo resounds,
Dang, bro, this guy's
waiting its next
This is
verse.
sick, dude.
But what will those echoes return? What awaits the ancient civilizations of Tamriel in the wake of a clash that will shape the course of history? A blur of scale and steel, ash and water.
Hell yeah, dude. Elder Scrolls
Fire
never
and
looked this
fury.
good. I want this movie.
I'm set to embark on a journey like no other, an inferno that threatens to engulf all in its path. We will soon find out what awaits us as I make my return to Morrowind in this cursed red year.
Sweet. Love that. Yeah, yeah. But like it was like a trailer for a whole movie. Whoa. Trippy. The Dragon Warrior. Looking good. Dang. I kind of wanted to do this too eventually, like put in some of that, some like cool Dragon Ball Z characters, just make some new badass art. I know that's not Dragon Ball Z, I'm just saying. Cool. That's crazy, dude. Do my. Aw. Oh man, I recently heard the original voice actress passed away from the old Batman cartoon for Harley Quinn. Pretty sad. Ooh, this is cool, dude. What is happening? It's a lot of hair. God. This is what tripping feels like, everyone. I don't know how they did this.
Let's see. What? This is one of the source videos from that? Okay. Here's a crazy prompt. Dude, they love pugs here, dude. Lady pug. Olivia. Yeah, imagine watching one of those really on something, dude. That would, I think you'd freak out. Oh, geez, this looks pretty good, I guess. It's like the most realistic one. Him. I watched that. Hmm. Let's see what's going on YouTube. What we got? I didn't know Starfield had a new game plus. That's cool. Or actually, yeah, it's funny to think about too with Starfield. It's like a massive game. All right, let's see if this food is stupid or not. Um, Kinda, yeah. The Bloodline. What's this?
Can you feel it, Harbinger?
Oh, this dude's game, dude.
Do you hear the call?
This is an indie game.
Your blood.
You better not copyright me, bro.
It's divine. what the future holds. Ready yourself. Ready the world.
That was
Do
a fail.
whatever it takes.
Let's see if this is VR. If it's VR, it's pretty cool, I guess. No? Heh. Yeah, I know, it's too much. If it was VR, that'd be interesting, I guess. Oh, dude. Yeah, I didn't see anything about VR in the game. I don't know. Remember that Star Citizen Starfield drama? Apparently, they're making Star Citizen ships in Starfield, man. So that's the one from Star Citizen. Dang, that is like pretty similar. Because you can build your own ships and kind of, you know, do cool stuff in Starfield. I know. Play our own. Story adventure game. Why is there no sound? Okay. I like it. Very like NES style. What are they called? Bullet hell? I guess not. You're not really shooting all the time. Interesting. Oh, what? So this dude said he achieved smooth network moving on a ship, which I'm actually intrigued. Because getting smooth movements between networks for two players is annoying. Wow, it works. Like normally, I don't know if you ever played EverQuest, the first EverQuest, it's really bad. It's like very jerky. Cool, dude. Yeah, like when you're on a boat, you stick with the boat, but you'll like lag behind every like 3 seconds, like and kind of fly off the boat. It'll seem like you're flying off the boat. I never played EverQuest either. I just like to watch videos and learn about it. It's weird. Because it's just like
You know, before WoW, it was the thing, man. Yeah, here's another mention about the Microsoft Copilot. Sweet. Really can give little people some confidence with their use of AI. Let's check out this indie guy's game, indie dev's game. You can shift the direction of gravity. Like it, man. Looks very polished. People forget, like, they think like AI art is gonna be able to like take away like rightful clout from actual people who made the art. But dude, it's the gameplay. Gameplay is king. Art is fine, but gameplay is king. Yeah. I like what game? Dude, like Halo Infinite, I love that grappling hook, man. The momentum, you can swing around like Spider-Man, that was sick. Cool. Oh, man. So this is Starfield, and you have like a cargo hold for your ship, but it can get full. But I had this idea as well, because it doesn't really stop you from doing this. If your cargo hold's full, you could just do this. Pretty funny. Dude, cop in Florida watching football while driving. Big surprise, am I right? Not. Bruh. Protect and serve, am I right? We see you, dude. Looks like he even has a sports hat on. Maybe not. Ooh, looks like he switched it away. They saw him, dude. Oh, this is interesting. Let's watch this new Meta commercial.
What you're seeing today is a successful eye surgery. And this, the dedicated hours of virtual training that made it happen.
Whoa, virtual training, my
Academic
dogs.
advancements are being achieved every day through collaborative hands-on learning. Upskilling
Oh, that's good to know. That contraband still gets detected if you drop it that way. All right, all right.
careers, now made possible through immersive environments. Crucial engine maintenance, perfected in simulated training settings.
That's cool. cool, dude.
Coming back from an injury, with training designed to sharpen skills and improve performance.
Oh, sports too.
These are the ways the metaverse is being used every day, today.
Yeah, I think it's smart of them to not focus on their digital world. That, yeah. Dude, this dude got actually shipped 2 PSVRs. I know the metaverse, I think it's still around. I think the latest hype was that they added legs, but cool, I guess. It's like I'm in VRChat right now, which has had that for so many, it's the whole time. You know, and so many, you know, there's a big bias on this game where it's a lot of anime people, stuff like that, but there's still, you know, everything in here. It's cool. And I think I know. I know, dude. The funny thing about Starfield is I've been playing it on the Xbox One X. Not Xbox Series X, bro. Their naming blows now. I'll say it. And it's good, man. It's smooth. It's cool. And then I realized since I have it on Game Pass, you can download it on PC and still keep your save. And my PC has a 1080 Ti. You know, good processor, bunch of RAM. I didn't think it would run as well as the Series X, but it kind of does. You know, not at like max settings, but pretty good. I was surprised. Let's check out this kitchen robot.
I'm about to use this kitchen robot for the first time ever. And it will be making us bacon cheeseburger pasta. Container A, noodles. Slider in there. Ground beef, onion, garlic, container B. Container number B.
Okay, I kind of love this already.
Container C, bacon, and container D, cheese. Container C, full of bacon. We chose mozzarella instead of cheddar, and here's all the containers.
I mean, it's a lot of prep, but I guess that's all you got to do.
Next is our spices. They are all loaded up. We have our water and our oil back here.
The spice thing, really?
And we just push it in. Okay, it just turned on. What the fuck? Ah! There's the water. And this is the final look of the meal. All right, let's see. That's good.
Dang, dude. Star Trek is closer and closer. Let's see some of the comments. Plant advertisement, they say. Yeah, this person makes a good point. The prepping is just, that kind of defeats the purpose. I like to watch these indie game trailers, man. Just, I think they deserve more attention. Roguelite. Roguelite? Okay. Definitely not geared towards me, but you know, I can appreciate the art. Yeah, I agree about the prep, dude. You know, if I was like a little girl, I would love this game. Or like, you know, younger. But all the mechanics seem to be working, you know, the art's fine. I think the trailer needs to be more like, I don't know, man. Louder music. Pretty good though. I'm sure there's definitely a demographic for that. Oh, I love these videos, dude. I'm the main character videos. um, the point of these is like these people treat the world like they're the center of attention, the main character. Oh my god, dude, Reddit, dude. Like Reddit was so annoying with the third-party app crap. I hated that. But come on, dude, your video can't play unless I click the post, the audio. Or maybe there's no audio. There's got to be audio. She backed up. What in the hell, dude? Yeah, you're so funny, blue eyebrow lady. She should not be driving. Oh man, I forgot about this game. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. I want to play this actually. Well. Wow, dude. That was... Oh, you played it? Dude, I want to play it. It's like the kind of sequel to Jet Set Radio. I want to look at a review? Sure. What? My audio is gone. Can I? It's gone. Crap, crap, crap. X out of it.
and funk.
All right. Fixed it. I don't know what I did, but I fixed it.
Graffiti, skating, anti-authoritarianism, and funk. Those are the 4 words I'd use to describe the classic Sega franchise Jet Set Radio. Sadly, it's been 21 years since we last saw DJ Professor K and the GGs. While there have been games that have come and gone
Wait, is this? Oh yeah, this is the whole game.
in that time that have tried to recreate their spirit, none have ever been as successful or as high quality as Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. In fact, I would go as far as to say that Team Reptile has created the Jet Set Radio 3 that never
Oh yeah, dude. I forgot about the graffiti gameplay. That's cool.
was.
Or tagging, right?
Just to get the most important aspect out of the way first, the soundtrack here is utterly phenomenal, easily landing itself alongside what Sega created 2 decades ago with JSR.
That's big words.
Including artists like Soya, Klaus Veen, Be Extreme, Too Mellow, and the funky uncle himself, Hideki Naganuma. I absolutely plan to listen to this OST for years to come, and could easily see myself buying a vinyl record of it for the record player I don't own.
Yeah, I like how the main character looks too. He looks cool.
If I had one complaint with the game's sound, it would be with the pacing and the amount of said music. While you can find CDs in the world that let you play specific songs, you'll be listening to a mixtape of select tracks for the area, meaning you'll be hearing the same handful of tunes until you can unlock more. Depending on the area and how much
Well, that's cool. You unlock music.
time you spend in it, the music can get repetitive and tiring. This problem does
This lady is on a bike.
lessen the further in you get, but I do wish there was more variety in the early game. Upon starting, the first thing to really surprise me was the inclusion of an actual story.
Like I like how it's reminiscent of those old graphics too, like PS1, Sega Saturn.
While the Jet Set duology had stories, it was never really the focus of those games, and it mostly acted as context and justification for the gameplay. Bomb Rush, however, puts effort into telling a story with plot twists and a focus on characters. You play as Red, a robot called a Cyberhead made using the body of a man named Foe who was decapitated by DJ Cyber.
Oh, my bad, dude. My bad. I didn't know that was... This dude looks cool, dude. Look at the record stuck into him. But that's crazy that the main character is a decapitated dude with a robot head.
The leader of a gang known as Futurism. Wanting to learn who he was before his creation, Red joins up with
Oh, I see. Dude, you could see how I thought, with the hair and everything. But okay.
Price and Bell of the Bomb Rush crew, who aim to go all city by beating out their rivals and claiming their territory. What follows is a story about identity, police corruption, and graffiti warfare. The story of Bomb Rush starts off fairly strong, setting up a number of engaging mysteries and characters,
Yeah, I could see it
while
now,
also
sure.
embracing the cyberpunk genre and telling a story that does more than make use of its aesthetics. However, I found a number of the revelations to be underwhelming and half-baked. Certain plot twists feel forced, with character motivations that don't feel properly set up. 1 or 2 characters also end up feeling like nothing more than plot devices or conveniences. Despite this, I still feel like I know and care about these characters way more than I did the ones
Yeah, I really like the old style of graphics. I'm sure it's really helped with the gameplay smoothness. It's probably a pretty smooth game.
in Jet Set Radio. There are plenty of great ideas here, and I can tell there is a genuinely good story buried underneath it. But in execution, it ends up feeling like a first draft. Where Bomb Rush Cyberfunk truly shines is in its gameplay. Structurally, BRC is more akin to Jet Set Radio Future's adventure game format as opposed to the original's arcadey mission-based one, with each level connected via a central hub.
Rollerblades, skateboard,
However, Bomb Rush
bike.
avoids
I see it
Future's
now.
annoying backtracking by keeping the layout of the world simple, while also having an unlockable fast travel system in the form of a rocket-propelled taxi you summon by breakdancing.
Dude, what? That's such a crazy sentence. Rocket-propelled taxi you summon by breakdancing. Like, dude, what an idea.
In order to add an area to the list, you have to find its taxi sign. While some areas it's quite easy to locate, in the bigger, more complex ones, it can feel like finding a needle in a haystack. Level design is like a combination of the best areas in both Jet Set Radio and Jet Set Radio Future. Every time I returned to an old spot, I ended up finding new places to go, new secrets that required mastery of the game's mechanics, and unlockable characters and color variants. Even after beating the game, I plan on jumping back in to continue exploring and see what more I can find.
Man, I wonder if streamers and stuff get copywritten though.
If you start off playing as Red, you'll be unlocking more characters to play as the further into the game you get, each with one of 3 modes of transportation. For instance, while Red rides around on a skateboard, Belle chooses a pair of skates while Trice prefers a bike. However, while they default to one style, you can switch any character to any of the other options.
Alright,
ultimately, what you ride around on doesn't change how the game plays or feels. The only difference between them is what tricks you can perform. From the second I took control, movement felt incredibly satisfying.
Yeah, I like the booster, man. That's such a cool feature.
Whether I was grinding on rails or walking around, I felt utterly in control of my character. A major factor in this is the ability to jump off your skateboard in favor of running around on your 2 feet by simply pressing the left shoulder button. While slower, jumping off your ride makes interacting with certain NPCs and
I like his little phone, dude. That's so cool.
Landing on smaller platforms much easier. Another benefit of switching off your board is the slide button.
Oh, you can
By pressing the right trigger in any movement style, you can perform a
funny.
trick that keeps your current combo going while on the ground. While every style has a timer, some areas offer slick surfaces that let you slide infinitely, as well as paths you can only access by sliding, encouraging you to jump on and off your ride while stylishly making your way through each level.
Oh yeah, it does.
For the
look
face
cool.
buttons, the bottom one acts as a jump button, while the other 3 are left as
Was it Tony Hawk Underground back in the day? You can get off your skateboard. It was so cool.
different tricks you can perform. By performing one trick after another, you can keep your speed up and gain points for your current combo, which is vital in completing certain challenges throughout the world. The challenges you'll often face require you to perfectly recreate a series of tricks, gain a high enough score within the specified time, or graffiti a specific point on the map. The graffiti system in Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is incredibly fast and frenetic, asking you to connect anywhere from 5 to 7 dots depending on the size of the canvas. How you connect these dots affects what graffiti you'll leave behind, with more and more options being unlocked as rewards for challenges or being found hidden in each map.
That's interesting.
This graffiti system is a ton of fun, and it's incredibly accessible while allowing you to paint the town with tons of different art pieces. Plus, if you paint something you don't like, you can just paint over it with something else.
Oh, that's
the
funny.
biggest mechanical difference from JSR is the inclusion of jetpacks. While it doesn't offer vertical
Hell yeah, bro. The jetpacks.
movement, it can be used to push your jump just a little bit further by double tapping the jump button. I often used it to make sure I landed on grind rails and to attempt instant course corrections. If the boost gauge in the bottom right has any fuel in it, you can spend it to send yourself flying by holding down the left trigger, quickly getting through large areas and getting to specific points on the map. Sadly, it's with this boost that
Oh, they got some combat.
I come to the weakest aspect of Bomb Rush Cyberpunk's gameplay. Combat consists of performing tricks to hit enemies, spraying them with graffiti, and ramming them while using your jetpack. Upon your first encounter, it is not communicated how exactly you're meant to fight back. What feedback there is feels more like you're just bumping into them as opposed to actually hurting them. And it was only by constant repetition did I finally realize how much damage I needed to do in order to defeat each enemy type. Thankfully, there are only a handful of moments where you're forced to fight someone, but those moments are easily the low point.
Whoa. I mean, whatever. It's cool they have some enemies to fight.
However, this only really applies to fighting human-sized enemies. Fights against giant contraptions like helicopters, turrets, or mechs are better,
what are those
acting
chains?
less like something to ram into and more like an extension of the environment itself, while also requiring less hits
police?
and having clearly marked graffiti points to defeat them with.
Oh,
In
that's
terms of
funny.
performance, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk ran perfectly on my laptop, sporting a 1660 Ti, an i7 core processor, and 8 gigs of memory. The game regularly ran at over 300 FPS at
Dude, you see, yeah, I was hoping for that. Like, if you're gonna go with the simple graphics, you better really use simple graphics. Yeah, that's cool. Like, the momentum sounds cool.
1080p, with the only hiccup being the occasional visual glitch, like a character model freaking out. While I wasn't able to try it out on the Switch, I cannot imagine this game requiring any visual downgrading or having poor performance so long as it's properly optimized. Everything that made Jet Set Radio a cult classic franchise is perfectly recreated and improved upon. While there are issues with the execution of the story and the game's awkward combat, at its core is a love letter to a franchise forgotten by its creator, but beloved by many. I loved Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
This dude freaking loved it.
With gameplay that modernizes and evolves the formula, excellent level design and challenges that encourage mastery of the game's mechanics, and an amazing soundtrack I'll be listening to for years to come, this game is everything
That was a cool scene.
I've wanted out of a modern Jet Set
I'm a
radio game.
decapitated dude, bro. Cool, man. Let's see what this is. Oh, the freaking... Is this copywritten? No?
We only getting started. Yeah, I got
Yeah, I did like that game, actually. Hi-Fi Rush was, dude, that was a sleeper hit, bro. That was a cool game.
easy breezy. They don't know how to play. They're my little game bangers. Never saw losers, but we game changers. We arrange strangers with the Rickens next mission. Bring the lights to your home. I've been grinding since the basement. If you know, you know me.
Oh, yeah, I like the momentum.
I'm in a league
It's a
of
good
my
pacing.
own. My soul's speaking through pawns. Your speakers are blown for my soul.
I like that you can pretty much just go anywhere.
The Academy of Dark Light is all about balance. Life's never perfect. It runs deeper than the surface. Album won't sell, but it's sold not for purchase. Birth is ill, style and house. It's static. I'm a shot.
Easy breezy.
They got a lot of like Easter eggs and secrets too.
It's the hard part, restart the lost art. Can make a smash from the mouth, I'm an all-star.
Dang, this dude just keeps going.
Sacrifice a ticket to the afterlife. My mission isn't done on earth for earth to search for my appetite. I have the right insight. World is the facts of life. Healthy as an apple slice. This what real rappers like. International.
Yeah, I like it. I liked it immediately.
Casual but tactical. Listen up, please. I'm more than a champ.
Nice, that was good, man. I like it. Got a guide. Maybe I should do like a Let's Play or something. I don't know if this person's getting copyright. Doesn't look like it. Cool. Oh, this is cool. A comparison. Pretty spot on. That's a good sign, man. Like, it's hard to do because Jet Set was so beloved, and you get rose tinted goggles, so to really be able to say that is really that's awesome, dude. Very good win for the developers. Oh, this dude put a CRT filter on his video. It's like the old 90s. Dude, look, another VTuber.
Everything like updated. I was complaining to Shaka about this yesterday.
Can't hear anything.
Like Shaka. Plant? Rose running. Is the volume
Dang,
low?
volume
Nice.
fail,
Like,
girl. Person, volume fail. Been there, done that, though. Alright, I want to watch this one now. This dude's like good, bro. I like that character. It's a weird, I don't know. Actually, the main character looks cooler.
Oh yeah. Yo.
Okay, so when you slide, you don't break the combo. Yeah, like a little boost. Dude, this track is good too. Yeah. Manual. Oh, the wall running looked cool.
Check it out.
Dang, dude. This really makes me want to play that. I guess I would buy it on PC. Yeah, this dude said surpassing the inspiration, just like you said, bro. But all right, I do have some more things to go do, so I'm gonna have to end the stream here. Always a pleasure. Thanks for showing up again. Try to stream more. Try to get better at doing all of this. Still figuring it all out. This game has me interested. I might do like try to stream a let's play or something like that. Got to look into all the copyright, but seems like it's fine. But yeah, man. Thanks for showing up again. Till next time. Peace.